just had a fight with my woman over something trivial told her. We rarely have confrontation, and if the shit I said really was bold, real talk, I think she get it from my mama. Her bitterness passed down from old. Tit for tat when I'm calling out her trauma. She too defensive to listen, I'll call. So look in it, I got problems. You got the type of advice that I need. I couldn't get through on the Legend series. Dana was hogging up the time that I need. Between working or being so clingy, plus the time zone difference don't make it more easy. So I figured I'd call in early, turn my life down, mercy, I got through. You tuned in, force of you, that's the show. Force of you, that's the show. So just lay back your mind, something new. Everybody tuning in, so cause he is the voice of reason, yeah.
Hey Zo, I'm calling your show, cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason. 'Tis I, the voice of reason, here on Dash Talk X. Now, what's so beautiful about today is that all of the ladies are late. And I get to talk to you guys without the cackling. Sometimes it sounds like fried pork rinds just going off in my ear. I'm just very pleased to be able to sit in here and have somewhat of a moment of reprieve. If this is your first time tuning in to the Voice of Reason, please understand a little bit about what I do. Relationship Forum, a panel where the majority of the opinions are coming from the mouths of women. Now, this show is designed to allow women to be able to speak on what's meaningful for them. I tend to curate, interrupt, redefine, do all types of fuckery. But I'm here to help, I think. I create the topics. Well, I don't always create the topics. A lot of the topics are handed over to me by women. Zoe, can you talk about this? Zoe, can you talk about that? You know, I get a lot of that. Zoe, would you cover this topic? Zoe, would you cover that topic? Sure. Then I'll create a bunch of questions around the topic. And then I'll pose those questions to the women that make up my panel. The women then begin to go into the fuckery that has made their conversation and relationship legendary. He's a hater of women. No, I'm not. I love women. Women are beautiful. Women make it all good in the world. Women make it good in the world. Do you understand me? There's no hate here. I love women. Now, oh shit, there's one right now. Hi. Like a fucking ghost in the night, she appears. Now, let me just say this, man. Before I get to my topic, you know I like to promote things. What I want to promote now is my own shit here. Number one, the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship. I need a full-out tsunami of support for that work. Came out in 2015. As a matter of fact, it was July 1st, 2015, when when the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship came out. There's 4 ways to get it. If you have an iPhone, you can get it on iBooks or iOS or whatever that is. You can also get the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship on Kindle. You could get it on Audible, and you can get it on paperback. And can we do it before the 29th of this month? Let's just rush and get it. Let's be quiet. Don't you start. Let me tell you, sidebar. Peaches came to the motherfucking spot to hang out. Her and Mimi, we was having a meeting. And do you know Peaches was exactly the same way in real life as she is on the radio? Weren't you? That's fine. You're talking to me anyway. It doesn't matter. Of course I was. Peaches was wild. Everybody in the cigar lounge was laughing. They was like, look at her. I said, yeah. That's Peaches, nigga. AKA Donnie Keefe. Don't nobody know what to do with Donnie Keefe. You on the dick? No, we love Peaches. But, yeah, 3 different formats. Audible, Kindle, paperback, all on Amazon.com. And then the other one, the holographic relationship book. Very powerful work, man. Very powerful work. It is the follow-up to the relationship dismount. You guys gotta get it. You can only get the paperback from my website. I am ZoWilliams.com. I am ZoWilliams.com. That's the only place you can find the paperback of the holographic relationship. The Kindle version is available as well. And also leave comments. Leave your thoughts about the work on Amazon.com. We need comments on the holographic relationship. Reviews, I should say. Reviews. Leave a review on both books. Don't be afraid. And then also, the thing that got me going today and kept me going all day since 6 this morning is Total Package Energy. Total Package Energy, the consummate energy drink. The energy drink that, like I said, no amino acids, no sugars, no jitters, no crashes. It's just great, man. It's just a great little pick me up, keeps you going the whole day long. Don't take it after 3 p.m. though, because maybe no sleep. Maybe no sleep. Maybe no sleep. That's not like baby no sleep. Maybe no sleep. Anyway, I found a bottle of Beal sauce. I found a bottle of Beal sauce under my car seat. I went to have my car washed, and they went under the seat and found a bottle of Beal sauce. Do you understand how happy I am? I'm going to buy a spicy chicken burrito from Del Taco, and I'm going to pour half this bottle in this mother. I'm just saying, Beal sauce, man. Go there, support both brands. Total Package Energy at totalpackageenergy.com. Beal Sauce at bealsauce.com. So continue to support. Also, did I tell you guys I was getting my own channel?
I heard that through the grapevine.
Oh, here, let me help y'all, because y'all need mic love, I guess.
Oh, so when I'm here by myself, I don't get the mic. But when Mimi walk in, oh, I see how it is.
So you want to start some shit?
She's starting something.
Didn't I tell you sound like fried pork rinds when the ladies is here cackling? Didn't I tell y'all it sound like fried pork rinds? You see the bullshit she trying to cook up between me and Mimi? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's that Scorpio evil.
Zing.
Just evil. Anyway, the VOR radio station is coming.
Coming.
It's coming to Dash Radio.
That's right.
All up in ya.
You understand?
And deep, too.
Oh, Lord. The girl said, and deep, too. What? And people don't expect that from Mimi. They don't. But that's because they don't know her. They don't really know Mimi. But listen, just put your ear on this, man. This is what we're going to sound like on the VOR.
VOR Radio, where mindfulness, music, and meaningful conversation merge.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love it. When I tell y'all, man, it makes my heart sing, man. It really does. It makes my heart sing to know that we're going to have an opportunity to change the game of radio. That's right. To change the game of content. Mm-hmm. It's my job to uplift everything. Mm-hmm. This is what it's going to sound like.
Tune in and turn your life up on VOR Radio. The Williams is the VOR voice of reason on Dash Radio.
That primo up in there.
Yo. So, you know, I wrote all of the little bits or whatever, but I can't take full credit. I mean, of course, James Broadway did the tracks.
All right.
Got to give love to James Broadway.
JB.
My homeboy Wolf D out of Milwaukee did the voiceover.
Okay.
That's fire.
You on the dig? Like, it was a team effort, man. And I got some more. Watch when you hear the new ones. VOR Radio.
You're now locked into Williams, VOR Radio. On Dash Radio. You're on the dig.
God damn it, I want to hear that one again.
That is dope.
Christ.
You're now locked into Williams.
Locked in.
VOR Radio.
VOR.
On Dash Radio. You're on the dig.
That's why I'm going to turn y'all mics off. And you know why? Because they're beautiful on their own. I'm not ad-libbing.
Okay, so we should. I'm sorry, I should have done that.
What in the world? Like you would the dig?
She was feeling the beat.
I was feeling it. I wanted to rap. I thought that was my part, my verse.
Here we go.
I thought that was my
One
part.
more, damn it.
Williams is the voice of reason of VOR Radio. On Dash Radio.
I think I have to promote myself sometimes. I be promoting everybody, man. I think I should promote me every now and again.
Voice of Reason Radio, where mindfulness, music, and good game meet at the crossroads.
Yeah. When I tell you the new channel is going to be fire, man. I got a lot of little secrets, a lot of little crazy nuggets I got planned. Programming ideas, concepts. Let me just say this again. If you have a show and you think it will fit on the glorious VOR radio, if you think it'll fit on the platform, reach out to your brother at ZoWhat at -radio.com. I want the dopest shows, people with a following, people with a movement, people with a purpose, people who are out here trying to be thought leaders and world changers, world creators. I'm looking for those kinds of people. You in the dig? You got a channel, you got a show. You want to be on a platform that has over 10 million listeners. Zoe.Williams at -radio.com is your email address. Send only fire. Do you understand? Don't send sparks. Send flames. I don't want sparks. I want flames. Zoe.Williams with an S at -radio.com. You in the dig? That's what we want. We want that. Come on, you want it?
You're now locked into Zoe Williams, VOR Radio, on Dash Radio. You're in the dig.
That's that Tommy laugh from Harlem Nights. I'm sorry. But I definitely want to give people an opportunity. I want to give people a chance. I want people to be able to do, be able to manifest their life's dreams or whatever. Let's get it done. Let's get it done today. All right? All the promotion is out of the way. You know I have an amazing topic for you ladies today. Were you guys able to see him?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Please forgive me.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in the ladies of VOR, starting with Sarah without an H.
Hey.
She's out of Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
H-Town.
Little cutie pie. Let's turn over here to little cuteness. Hi, little chocolate Berenstina. You remember the Berenstein Bears?
Yes, I love them.
She's such a little Berenstein bear.
Oh.
Yes.
They were very furry.
And then, of course, there's the ornery one, the one who listens to no one.
Hi, guys.
Exactly. Peaches, a.k.a. Donnie Keith. Actually, Donnie Keith, a.k.a. Peaches.
Hi, guys. I love you.
Right. Donnie Keith is a wonderful person. We really love her. And she's funny as fuck.
Yes.
And then,
Thank you.
this is my definition of Mimi right now.
Oh, sure.
Mimi is a spy thug.
A spy
You
thug.
don't know she's a thug.
Oh.
You'll never know that she a thug.
Right.
She's like 007 thug. I fucking love it. Mimi's the type of person that if she your woman and y'all out together, if you get in a fight, y'all in a fight.
Right.
Mimi might punch a nigga first.
Right.
Did you hear what he said to you, baby?
Or beat him in the head with them high heels.
Mimi, did you hear what he said to you, baby? Hold on one second. Who the fuck is you, nigga? Who the fuck is you? That's Mimi.
That part.
Yeah, that's like
I
Ishi Ren.
love Mimi, man. I love Mimi.
I love y'all.
Before I get to the topic, let me tell y'all this. Coming to VOR Radio. We're working on it right now. Y'all gonna love this fucking show. Once we got your ass out the picture. Can I tell y'all the truth about Peaches? Peaches is a controller. She's a control freak. She gotta have control.
What are you talking about,
You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
What?
Peaches is a control freak.
Bite size.
Are you gonna let me name it? Are you gonna let me do this? Are you gonna let me do that? Are you gonna let me? When will I be able to do the things that I would like to do? What the fuck?
Why I gotta sound like Hannibal Lecter, though?
But that's how you sound.
I don't do that anymore.
Are you gonna allow me to come up with the name? I'd like your name, but I have names of my own. Peaches is on some bullshit. But we've settled.
And how?
No, we have an incredible show idea with Peaches and Mimi.
Absolutely. Yes.
Fire.
Fire.
The aunties.
That's us.
The ain't zip you from the South.
The aunties.
Don't you ever say that again.
Hold on, I'm from the South, and I know what an auntie is.
Oh my God, Mimi, do you hear?
auntie.
Mimi wanted to be proper, the aunties.
The
And
aunties.
y'all talking about the aunties.
So I want both of you guys really quickly to tell everybody, just give a breakdown of what the aunties is about. Peaches, then Mimi.
Okay. Well, the aunties is going to be talking about everything women need to know that they're obviously lacking in common sense of, like how to eyeball a beat down before it goes down. You know, when you're dealing with a dude and you need to know if this man might backhand you across the table. It's certain shit women just don't know, you know? And we just want to spread love. We want to show sisters how to get in their kitchen. We want to talk about how to make love to your man properly, how to keep your house, you know, just everything.
Will you be teaching as aunties? The aunties on VOR Radio coming soon. Will you be teaching women how to be accountable?
Yes, we will.
Yes, go ahead, Mimi.
Definitely.
Tell them about that.
We will definitely be teaching them how to be accountable, teaching them to look at themselves before pointing the fingers, but first look at themselves. Teach them how to wash their tails before they put on new clothes. Before you start popping tags, pop out some soap and some water. It all goes together. Soap, water, bath, new outfit, new hairdo. Don't get a new ponytail and it's still nappy on the top. We're going to teach you how to do everything from the beginning to the end, even all the way down to your health, and all the way down to fitness and cooking and ideas to help you do better. You millennial, we got your back. Millennials,
what's
we
crazy,
got your back.
What's crazy, man, they finna give up that woman wisdom.
Exactly.
You know, I can only get so much out of them on this show, but I felt like they would probably open up more and share a little bit more and be a little bit more candid with the aunties. Now, Oprah might not want to be called auntie, but there are a lot of young women out there who need an auntie.
That's right.
Oprah the auntie, she need to stop. I'm the auntie, Oprah the auntie, because her ass is old enough to be the grand auntie.
Whatever the fuck that meant. But I'm just saying, y'all gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a dope show, and I'm really glad that you guys were able to figure out what you want to do. The aunties, the shit's gonna be fire. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. The aunties, baby.
And then, of course, Sarah.
Hi.
Without the H.
Yes.
She already has a show here
That's
on
right.
Dash Talk X on Dash Radio. What's the name of your show, and what is it about?
It's called Sundays with Sarah. With positivity, how to conquer the day. You know, I have a segment called Surviving Sarah because these streets is terrible out here. So we navigating life together.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And when can they hear it?
It's 5:00 every Sunday.
All right, dope. See, while other motherfuckers is out there talking shit and criticizing and being disrespectful of the whole movement, I'm giving out opportunities.
That's right.
And if you're in a position to do that, that's what you're supposed to do. So no pat me on the back moment. Just while you talking shit, there's somebody building some shit.
That's right.
So that's the whole get down. Now, let's get to today's topic. Let me just say this right now. The phone lines are open. A woman gave me this topic.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Okay? A woman gave me this topic. A lot of times I get dinged for shit that I am not responsible for. A woman gave me this topic because she's in a goddamn relationship with somebody and she wants to know when. When. So I said, you know what? I got a topic for that. The number to dial is 323-230-4610, 323-230-4610. Get to your phone lines right now. Today's topic, situationship timelines. What? What should the shelf life of a situationship be? I'm not in a relationship. I'm in a situation. How long should a situationship last?
That is interesting.
True or false? An unfulfilling situationship can overly tax your emotional resources nearly as much as a relationship in which one partner is abusive or controlling. I'm just unfulfilled. You not delivering. We are stuck. We in a situationship. Our views on everything are imbalanced. I want this, you want that. And even though I am trying to pull away, I still find myself stuck. I'm in a situationship. Lord, how can I unloose the binds of a situation? I thought this was the one I wanted, but now I found that this is not the one I need. Where do I find the keys to unlock the potentiality of this situation?
Oh, bless him.
I'm just saying. How long should a situationship last?
You're talking good now.
How long should you tolerate an unfulfilling situationship?
Break it down now.
True or false? If you don't feel satisfied with what your relationship is providing emotionally, financially, or physically, you can feel as if you are single while you're in the situationship with another.
Right.
Good Lord, googly goo. Tell me now.
I feel this thing.
Are you in that situationship?
Married but not engaged.
Married but not engaged. Lord have mercy. Jesus, give the ring back. I want to know.
No, she keeping that.
Did you marry your situationship?
Call us if you did.
Lord have mercy. Is the girl your soulmate or is she your cellmate? Oh, are you
Speak on it.
Come on now. Are you in prison?
Go deeper.
Within an unfulfilling situation. And you chose comfort over fulfillment.
Help us.
Somebody speak to us about where you are in your current situationship.
Yeah, because it ain't a relationship.
You deep, but you ain't that deep, huh?
So what's the best way? Somebody tell me, what's the best way to end a situationship without creating a catastrophe, a traumatic catastrophe, a fight, a enemy for life? How can you respectfully disengage from a situationship?
Woo, besides reading The Dismount by Zoe Williams.
Yes.
Exiting a toxic situation.
Why do unhappy and or unfulfilled couples stay together? If you're just tuning in to the voice of reason on Dash Talk X on Dash Radio, our topic tonight is situationship timelines. What is the shelf life of a situationship? Well, you know, I'm just here for now, you know, and when my ship comes in, I'm gonna board it and I'm gonna cast off. But you can't cast off what's inside you. Yes, Lord. I need to know, when will this situationship come to an end?
Go on now, Pastor. Preach the word now.
Preach out.
I need to know where we at today.
Bring it.
Get to your phone lines right now.
Call in.
We want to know. You dig? We want to know, how in the feast of Samhain do I loose myself? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. Soon as I talk to the girls, I'm coming to the phone lines. Open up the phone lines. Now, Sarah without an H.
Yes.
Have you found yourself in situationship after situationship? Maybe you got rid of one situationship, but you ran directly to a new one and found yourself feeling that same old tired, locked in, claustrophobic feeling of this ain't love, nigga. Sarah, speak to us.
I first of all, giving honor to the voice of reason and and Zoe on the rosters, ladies.
I have found myself in that several times, and I thought that it takes one thing for me, like to kind of like to shut down on a person, but at the same time, I've already shut down, so I've already moved on to something else. So I never fully sometimes leave one situation without jumping in another one.
That's very honest.
That's very honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's all I got.
Double dipping.
So
double scoop.
You like stepping in shit
and bringing more shit with you.
and then walking into your house.
All in the carpet.
All across the carpet.
No, but sometimes, you know, you put something in the trash and then you forget about it, and then you wonder what's the stench, and it's because you didn't take it out.
Right.
And that's what happened. Drop knowledge.
You like complicating a shitty situation.
Well,
Peaches, a.k.a. Donnie Keith.
I did that before, left one situation for a worse situation, but I wasn't completely invested in that man. That's the only reason I was able to walk away from my situation and get in a worse situation. I thought I was doing something better, but I learned my lesson. The grass is not greener on the other side. It needs to be watered.
Okay.
It was yellow.
Yeah. You're not the yellow girl.
Yellow grass. Okay, great points. Mimi.
Yes. First, giving honor to the VOR.
Yes,
and
Lord.
the chat room.
Yes.
Yes, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out tonight.
Yes, yes.
But first thing I want to do, I have sinned, and I've done this before.
I have sinned.
I have dated and knew it wasn't going anywhere, Saints.
Well,
I stayed in it because I liked the way they hit the bottom of that thing. Oh! That thing was shouting and trembling.
What?
That thing wanted more. And I laid there till I got more. But one day I woke up and I said, hey, don't you want more for yourself?
Oh.
Don't you want more than the bottom to be hit? Ooh. Don't you want them to hit more than your click? Don't you want your mind to be elevated?
Yes, Lord.
So on this day, I elevated my mind.
Yes.
I turned on the voice of reason.
Yes.
And I got reason from Mr. ZoWhat. Yes. He leading me down the right path, I should say.
Yes.
So now I'm walking straight and on the right direction. So I want to thank y'all for bringing me into the house of the VOR on this here day.
Yes.
Thank you, saints.
Oh, bless
Ladies
you.
Hallelujah.
She kept that ass closed.
I closed it up
Ladies and
and
gentlemen.
wrapped it up.
We about to open up the phone lines
Oh, Lord.
because church is now in session. Phone
Oh,
lines.
bless him, bless him.
I got the church house rock going.
Mimi is delivered. No, but I really want to help some folk tonight
That's right.
who are in a situation. They don't know how to get out. They don't know where to turn. They keep dating the same kinds of person without necessarily understanding why they attract or are attracted to this type of person. The phone lines are begging for you to reach out right now.
Goodness.
I want you to reach out and testify.
Oh,
Share your
testify.
story.
Yes.
Because, you know, let me tell you something. Stories inspire.
Oh,
That's
yes,
right.
yes.
The Bible is riddled with stories
Yes.
that will walk you through your process.
Speak on it.
Do you
Yes, it
understand?
is.
These lines are here for your edification. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you are on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, bro? It's Constantine, bro.
This is who?
Constantine from Philly.
What's up, Constantine
Hello.
from Philly? What's the deal?
Hey, what's
Constant.
going on, bro? Situations and situations have a big gap between them, but a very thin line.
That's right.
Like some people, they kind of get caught up into like, you know, what first catches a person's interest or whatever. Then it kind of drags out to like, you know, it might be like a whole time frame from like, you know, it breaks down between like it not being like it used to be, and also holding on to like, you know, well, we might have time in, and it's like I'm holding on for that to spark back again. But at the same time, it might just drag out to something that's never going to be what it was. You know what I'm saying?
So let me
So what-
let me say, you said sometimes dragging it out because it's never going to be what it was, or it's never.
No, it just drags.
Go
It
ahead.
just really drags out to being holding on to what first sparked the interest of the situation in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said or whatever, it's just like, oh, well, I remember when so-and-so used to do that and be like this and all that other stuff. But with time, it changes everything, and it tells a telltale sign of like what people really are. You know what I mean?
Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing, man. Thank you for dropping that information. We really appreciate it. Good looking.
Yeah.
Callers, you're all on the line right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Look, my man made a distinction between situationship and a shituationship.
All right now.
Right.
Toilet paper for the situationship.
But what he did say is you're looking for that same thing all the time, like a crackhead or something, like ass is crack. Like he's
lot
going to
of
be
people
addicted to
are
that.
addicted to situationships.
Right.
Yeah, and it sounds like they need to. It sounds like they're addicted to the lust of the situation, the way he described it.
They could be addicted not only to the lust, but to the trauma, to the drama, to the disrespect, to the marginalization, to the minimalization. Like you, if you've been in if your mother minimized you or minimalized you, no, that's not me. No, that's not me.
Oh, that's hers.
That's not me. I'm good. That's not me. Where did she park?
I don't know.
Oh, she parked in the wrong place. Mimi, you better get that car for them. Motherfuckers, come get your motherfucking car, girl. You better get your
Right.
No, but you understand what I'm saying? Situationships are entered into for the purpose of the shit being cleansed.
Yeah.
You can't live a shit. You can't cleanse a situationship by yourself. You need another person to interact with the stench of the situation within yourself.
Why did I just feel like installing a bidet in my house? You guys are just, I mean, I'm just saying that's a lot of shit.
Look, the phone lines are cracking. Let's get them going. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Oh, shit. Okay, no, we can't do
Okay,
you. Sorry.
yeah.
Caller, you're on. Okay, we can't do you either. All right, fuck it then.
Talking about
Get another
crack.
one. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Jeremiah, calling from Nashville, Tennessee.
Jeremiah
How
from
y'all doing
Nashville,
today?
Tennessee. Welcome to the Voice of
Jeremiah.
Reason. Go ahead, brother. I know everybody was talking at the same time. Go ahead, Jeremiah. You're on the line.
You good. So I want to give a shout out to Zoe because I'm only 24. I'm trying to be like Zoe before I turn 30, hopefully.
Oh,
hopefully.
Okay.
But we going to get there.
All right,
But,
let's go.
So I want to give you a couple situations about me and then my friend who I just recently talked to. So me, a situationship, I kind of had it, but I was in control of it because I knew what I wanted to do with her, but I was off that G-Eazy song, you know, if I hit it one time, I'm a piper. Y'all know the song. All right, so we got into a relationship, but it ended. But a situationship needs to be cut off if you know it's not going anywhere before you fall in love, because all you're going to do is get hurt. And my friend, we just had a conversation. I ain't going to say her name because I don't know who's watching or who's listening, but she was dating a couple of dudes from the place that we were together.
Okay. I'm sorry, brother, but your phone line is weak.
Boost Mobile.
It's Boost Mobile. We can't do Boost Mobile. Caller, you're on the line.
Hello, hey, what's up?
What's happening? I hope your phone is working. Are you in a thunderstorm? What's going on? Are you there?
No, I was taking some out of the box. Yeah, I'm here.
All right. What's the deal, brother? Speak on it.
Hey, ladies, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey, Mimi.
Oh, she stepped out for a moment.
Brother, you need to jump in and get your situation together.
I'm trying to be polite to the ladies, man. What's the deal?
She not even in here, Pim.
She'll be right back.
I stepped away from the TV, so y'all gonna tell me how turn your light down the background or whatever that shit is.
Go ahead, brother. Talk to us.
Right? No interruptions. No ladies stepping in. We talking about situationships?
That's what we talking about, brother.
All right, so you know, I done left my lady after 27 years.
Really?
Living a single life. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I felt relieved, but I'm kind of used to this shit now. And now I'm type bored. You know, I have friends telling me, "Yo, you don't leave, stay. Ain't shit out there. These bitches ain't about shit." I ain't believe them. Too many freaks in New York, man. Too easy. There ain't no challenge out here.
Well, all right, brother. Well, I appreciate the call. Thank you so much for reaching out.
Thank you.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it, brother. I don't know what to
Give me
tell
some
you.
advice, man. Give me a reading, man.
I don't. Shit.
71.
I don't. Fuck. I didn't even know what he said. Like, why did you guys break up, dog? After 27 years, what was the problem?
Yeah. Okay. Too much. It was no respect and no appreciation. And you know, we had 2 sons, and I need to make sure I stay long enough to raise my boys into men.
So you do know typically your problem with your partner is the problem you have internally.
Yeah, go deeper.
If you
Please
have,
tell me how I don't respect myself.
So watch this. If you have self-respect, there's no need to demand it of others.
No, it shouldn't be. It should just be commanded naturally, the same way I respect her.
So
I respect my house.
But
I respect like what I thought a relationship was.
But you have to understand something. You have a person that is polar opposite in terms of what you want. So you can't fully, like, I bet you if I sat down and said, what are your top 5 flaws? I guarantee you the top 5 flaws in your character will mirror hers in some way, shape, or form. I guarantee you. You can't be on an axis that makes you dope as fuck and then you attract a fucked up motherfucker that's not even related to you in no way, shape, or form. That's not how relationship works. That's not even how fucking particles work. Particles become entangled, and when they're entangled, they are opposite. When one changes, the other one changes in the opposite direction, and they're entangled. You're in an entangled situation with your relationship.
So you mean to tell me essentially everybody that's going through some bullshit is because they're fucked up?
They're going through some bullshit, not just because they're fucked up. They're going through some bullshit because the bullshit is an opportunity to clean the fuck up. It's because guess what? If it was all good, you wouldn't recognize it was there. What does
I wouldn't recognize it was there.
Yeah. So what does your relationship that ended after 27 years, what does your relationship that ended after 27 years say about you? See, it's easy to say my partner wasn't shit, or my partner was this, or my partner failed to do this, my partner failed to acknowledge that, my partner failed to do this, that, and the third. But it's harder to say, but I contributed to my partner's downfall in this way. This is how I alienated my partner. This is how I marginalized my partner. This is how I disrespected my partner. It's much harder to own, right, the destruction of a 27-year-long relationship than it is to blame it on the partner.
Man, she started that shit. That's all I know.
Really? Really?
She started it.
You know
can
what?
say all that shit, all that
So
shit.
I can tell you right now, you petty.
When it all comes down to it, I know who it is who fucked everything up.
I can tell you right now, you petty. You sound like a bitter man. And guess what?
A bitter man. All I said was she started it. I'm not going to take blame for the shit going down the tube.
Listen, let me tell you what she started to sound like, brother. It sound like the goddamn sandbox. It sound like you got a shovel with one of them little plastic colorful shovels and one of them little buckets, and you mad because somebody done took something, and you run to the teacher and say, but she started it. You put sand in her hair, but she started it.
Right.
That's some kid shit. Come on, brother. Okay, you don't see that. You don't see that.
So, okay. You mean to tell me then, essentially you're saying it's impossible to say that someone's the cause of something. It's always on both people.
What I'm saying is the cause. Listen very carefully, not only with your ears and your mind, but with your spirit. Cause in relationship, causality, what happens in relationship is bidirectional. It's not unidirectional. It's bidirectional, meaning it's coming from both directions. You can't just sit there and go, you know what? Unilaterally, the bullshit that ended our relationship came from the door that is her heart. It's bidirectional. And I'm listening to you now, and you sound bitter.
Now, you ain't here bitter. This ain't nowhere near bitter right here, homeboy. I tell you that shit right now.
I said you sound bitter. I never said definitively that you are bitter. Listen, you sound bitter. You said out your mouth, she started it. Come on.
Yeah, she fucked the shit up. She fucked it up.
So let me say it again. You didn't fuck nothing up?
Oh, yeah. I didn't fuck up first, though. But yeah, I fucked up. Of course I fucked up.
But do you see?
Do you see? First.
You just proved my bidirectional point.
Must be a Taurus or a Cancer.
No, I'm a Virgo. So essentially, right?
No, that makes sense.
Does you wrong?
It
you
does.
just sit around and just keep taking the shit forever. You don't do nothing in return. Is that what you're saying? Come on, man.
What I'm telling you, brother, is what I'm trying to tell you is you're justifying stooping.
Yeah, to that level.
You're justifying stooping. And maybe that's what this
Time out.
No, hell no, you ain't finna time out me on my own goddamn show, boy. Just that quick. You're not finna time out me on my own show.
Right. Silence.
You're justifying stooping. I'm gonna turn him back up. I'm gonna let him talk again. You're justifying stooping. You gave me the reason to be my lower self. You fucked up everything. I would have never went to my lower self if it wasn't for you.
I would have never stuck my dick in all them women if you would have just answered me when I called you that day.
You're going to have my dinner ready.
It wasn't that many there.
All right, but listen. All right.
Wasn't that many,
Listen,
okay?
I got you back on the line. Don't disrespect again or I'm going to hang up.
What disrespect?
All right. So, but you got to listen the way I listen to you now. Now, here's my real question. Are you in here to get some understanding, or are you here to get some validation?
No, I don't want no validation. I don't know y'all. So what I need validation for?
Well, so are you here to get some understanding?
It sounds like you just sitting up here, you like passing blame on me. I'm not blaming
I'm
you.
pointing out how you're blaming. How in the fuck you gonna open your mouth and mention blame when you just blamed your woman? She started it's passing the blame.
Yeah, it's her fault.
So do you not see that is the lens that you see relationship through? You're a perpetual victim. Everybody doing something to you. You ain't doing shit to nobody.
No, I'm not a perpetual victim.
You sound like it. Listen.
How so? Because I said that my wife started the bullshit that fucked up 27 years. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Someone has to take the blame, but you can't always say two people are equally wrong.
Well, what in this situation is yours to claim? Since you want to pass the blame, what in this situation is yours to claim? How did your behavior help to erode this relationship?
Maybe.
You better not maybe me and this motherfucker, Virgo. Stand up and own your shit. You better not maybe me.
Not taking no bullshit. That's my problem. I don't let nobody slide for nothing. Maybe that's my problem.
Did she cheat on you?
Yeah, she fucked around like 5 years ago.
Did she? She did.
But I chalked it up to karma, so I let.
There we go. You don't get your motherfucking cotton hard ass out of here. Your shit, you hurt. I get it.
Right.
You started it. Okay.
She started it. Okay.
Damn it, brother. I get it. You hurt. There we go. Now let's sit in the hurtness, the hurt locker. Let's open up the hurt locker. So she really, really broke you. Talk about it. Share it, brother.
Share it, man. What is this? A Harlem romance, man?
Now you want to be tough.
I was bullshitting. I was making money. I wasn't around. When I was around, I was doing everything a nigga's supposed to do, and the shit still went down. Even though I'm supporting my damn family.
See? Mm-hmm. Nice. Now let me go deeper. Let me
Let me explain, right? So 5 years ago, whatever happened, I was running around, I was bullshitting, so I chalked it up to, and that happened in my absence because I'm bullshitting, I'm working, and I'm fucking around, whatever. Made a clean slate, right? Then I left in December. Prior to that, let's say, going back to maybe March, I started noticing, like, just absence for no reason and being MIA and then talking that shit about, you ain't my father, you trying to trap me, so-and-so man, don't do this. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about so-and-so man. So-and-so man's a bum. I'm like, yo, you're starting to look like, you're starting to move like you was moving when you was fucking around. I'm not having that bullshit. Mm-hmm. Kept doing it. Then start talking some shit about feeling resentment. So now she's acting out because I'm just reminding her, yo, slow it down some, man. Like, you don't got to hang out 4 or 5 hours after you get off work, She drink a lot, but I don't care about that shit. Come home and fucking drink. Invite your girlfriends over here. You got a nice crib. So I got to a point where I said, you know what? You do that shit one more time, I'm fucking dipping. And she did it, and then I dipped. After I made sure my boys was good, like, yo, you're going to split up for a minute. Everything going to be all right, though. My kids accepted it. Got tired of hearing the stupid fights. So here we are now.
All right, this is great. So let me deal with it. Take this woman out of the equation and do everything. You're in another relationship with another woman. Take this woman out of the equation. Put
I'm
another
in another relationship with 3 women.
No.
Holler at me.
Listen to me, pimp. Wait.
On
listen to me, pimp. Listen to me. I want you, this is hypothetical. I want you to follow me hypothetically. You're in a relationship with another woman.
Right.
You're doing everything you did in the relationship with the woman you was married to for 27 years.
I can't do that no more.
I need you to listen, brother.
All right, hypothetically. All right.
Hypothetically, I'm trying to see if you can see if you would do something differently. Because sometimes, and listen, you want the reading, sometimes with Virgo men in particular. Virgo men are doers, workers, providers. These motherfuckers will find a way to create an insurance policy, stash some money over here, got a secret
that's
account.
Exactly what I am.
So
a provider, protector.
Right. Just let me finish, brother. All right. The Virgo man sometimes gets so caught up in the minutia of doing, he might create the space for a woman to get bored with his ass because he's focused on providing, protecting, the provisions. What else can I work on? How I can help the family. He's in that space a lot of times, and a lot of times Virgos, especially a male Virgo's work ethic, might be his gift to the woman to say, I'm working hard. Acknowledge that. But and a lot of times some women will be on some, well, that's what the fuck you supposed to do. Right? And then they may miss, hey, his hard work is his way of communicating to you. Like, I'm down for you, or else I wouldn't be working like this. I wouldn't be grinding like this for some pussy or just for some random person. I'm doing all of this for us, and that should be acknowledged. A lot of Virgo men are like that. Now, the weird part about relationship, especially men to woman, there's something you got to give her that has nothing to do with what you provide to her. Sometimes it's attention. Sometimes it's affection. Sometimes it's time, presence, listening, being engaged. And a lot of times the Virgo man's focus is very linear in the sense of A equals B equals C. And she might not be able to tell you, nigga, I just wanted you to sit here and listen to me. So what do a lot of people do? Not just women, men too. You know what they do? They go find it somewhere else, what they're missing.
Right.
Now he pissed because he's saying all this back-breaking work, all this grinding, all this taking care of my kids and you don't acknowledge it and appreciate it. Not only that, you go out and
cases a year, man.
Yeah, you go out and fuck somebody?
Right.
Disrespectful.
Way disrespectful.
Oh, well, we don't know if she fucked. I never asked that question. I don't even want to know the answer to that.
So you don't know she fucked.
So you did some shit, didn't even know, man.
Don't know if she fucked. Didn't even want to ask.
Did she fuck or not?
That bullshit about
He
some
don't
emotional
know.
relationship. And I'm like, I don't care about that bullshit, man.
Yeah, you do.
All this shit happen no more.
Yeah, you do. That's why your ass called in here. You do care.
No.
Because if you didn't call...
That ain't why I called in here. I call every damn week.
That's right.
The phone rings a trillion times and then hangs up, man.
So
I done called before.
Let me just say this.
Chicks I'm with come intervene and then I get off the phone.
Let me just say this. You don't know if she fucked. You don't know if she cheated.
Man, if you don't go home.
No. She fucked around. She cheated. Now, whether she had sex, I don't know that.
Wait.
Yeah, there's a thing called emotional cheating. I mean, emotional infidelity.
Yeah. Suck
Wah,
shit.
wah, wah.
Not the type of cheating I do. You know what I'm saying? But,
wow.
You see all these double standards? He ain't got shit to work on.
Digging the grave. Right.
All right, brother, man. I appreciate it.
It's a man's world. Come on, Zoe. You know that. Ladies, have a good night, man.
If it's a man's world, you got played.
Mimi, get at me. Ready_A1 on Instagram.
All right, that's what's up.
She forgot that shit already.
Ladies and
like you want that
gentlemen.
headache.
And listen.
Next.
The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Listening to a brother like that, hearing his conversation, you already know he is a master of creating situationships.
Right. He said he had 3 going right now.
He popping.
And he's trying to get And he trying to get me.
Wait, but then he said it's a man's world. He didn't see James Brown here, huh?
It's a man's world, but your woman cheated on you emotionally. All right, cool.
He had girls here singing that song.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people out there who create like weird realities in order to just feel safe. And it creates conflict in the relationship. Are you in a situationship, or a healthy relationship?
Or just some flat out bullshit.
She went to the other guy, and it seemed he may be a simple whatever, but the thing that she went over to him, not for sex, but so to spend time. The one thing that he wasn't giving her, but she got the problem. She ain't even fucking.
It's still wrong.
Well, we don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
It's still wrong because
it's still wrong, Sarah.
It's still wrong, but at the same time, how is he so bent out of shape? He was very disturbing.
Listen, men get bent out of shape when women cheat. What's wrong with you?
Men are more.
He was doing it first. He did it first.
So you sound like him now.
No.
Oh, by the
Virgo.
way, you're Virgo too. And scene. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello. I made it back. So I think my shit was breaking up when I called earlier.
Hello.
All right, what's up, pimp?
All right, but this is Jeremiah again from Nashville. But I guess I should just start a little bit over. But as far as the situationship goes, you should be in control of it, whether you're going to end it or whether you're going to move forward. Because if you don't, to me, it just seems like you're running in a circle, because I feel like the person who has the most feelings for the other person gets hurt the most, because you're like, oh, yeah, I want to go ahead and get through with this. I want to be more. But the only reason I feel like a situationship doesn't turn into a relationship is because one or both parties don't want to progress any further, because either they're scared or they technically don't want to commit, even though I feel like a situationship is kind of like dating exclusively, when y'all not talking to anybody else, y'all not engaging in sexual relations with anybody else, because y'all supposed to be in a situationship, in a relationship, but not a title.
Interesting.
That's how I feel.
That's an interesting point, man. I appreciate you sharing that, Jeremiah. Good looking, pimp.
So he said in a relationship without a title. That's a situationship.
Let me just clarify.
Well, that's the title.
Let me clarify. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. All relationships are situationships. Even married relationships or marriages are situationships. Okay? You have to understand, again, there's two sides of relationship. One side is social, the other side is spiritual. The spiritual is marginalized in favor of the social. Social benchmarks. Did you go to school? Are you educated? Do you have a career? Can you afford children? Are you healthy? All of these social benchmarks that gotta get hit in order for somebody to be deemed a viable mate, right? That's a societal, social thing right there. Then the spirit side is, what haven't you dealt with? Now, whatever you haven't dealt with will manifest itself in the form of an intimate relationship. Please understand that. That's the spiritual side. And although it is the least understood aspect of relationship, that part of the relationship transforms it into a situationship. Now, it can turn into a situationship when you start fighting the lesson that has manifested from within.
Like homeboys that just called here.
Yeah.
I don't know if motherfuckers heard that. That's how it turns to shit.
Right.
When you can't see that this person is a physical representation of your unresolved issues.
But she started it first, damn it.
Don't start none, won't be none.
Then the other aspect that the young man Jeremiah brought up, he brought up a lot of good points, but he forgot one, in my opinion. There's a superficiality in our society. Everybody want a Mimi. But not everybody can pull a Mimi. What does that mean, Zoe? She might have been using you because you a hard worker and you represent security.
Yeah.
You probably built like one of them Amana stoves or refrigerators.
Mm-hmm.
One of them little ones that go in the college dorm. One of them little brown refrigerators.
You know what? They're awesome.
You don't get your mini fridge built ass out of here, boy.
Ice cube freezer.
He represents them chicken wings.
You don't get your lunchable size refrigerator built ass.
Oh, I love
And I'm just saying, a lot of women will fuck with that dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
In order to have a certain level of security.
Right.
Now, that don't mean she's fucking with you, but that doesn't mean she fucks with you.
Right.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Men do it to women too.
And people don't ask those questions when they first start dating. They should ask questions. What are you looking for?
Ain't nobody gonna say, I'm looking for your little refrigerator built ass.
Right.
Because you got a good job. I can move in immediately.
Pay all my bills. You could take little Robbie to play baseball for me.
And he work a lot too?
I'm just saying. A lot of times, situationships or situationships be the conduit for how one takes care of themselves. Let me get in this bullshit because I know I'll at least have a hot pocket and I'll be able to sleep on the couch and watch Jeopardy. And a lot of people get into those situations, you know, for that reason.
Out of laziness, huh?
Out of fucking laziness.
That's all it sounds like to me, is because I mean it makes it hard for other people to date people that come out of situationships too. When you're not in that space, you're ready for something real in your life, but these people have dealt with 3 or 4 different situationships, or they sound like homeboy they called in, it was a little bitter, whether he accepts it or not, you know. And then you come into a real woman's world, how does she counteract that? How does she defend herself, even though she's going to probably turn a guy like that away? But
I keep telling people, how in the fuck did your well-rounded, super dope ass get a buster?
yeah.
How in the fuck did a buster get past your authenticity?
Right.
She turned off her antenna, huh?
I don't know if y'all heard that.
Yeah.
How did that buster get past your integrity?
Sneak attack.
How did that buster get past your honesty? How did he get past your self-worth, your self-esteem?
Mm-hmm.
How do busters infiltrate if you got it together internally?
They expose the little piece that's left.
So many motherfuckers don't realize that a buster has, let me just say this another way. The buster in your life was on your spiritual VIP list. This nigga was on the list.
Hilarious.
He
The
went to
lesson
will
list.
call to get into your walls.
Not will call for the wall.
Wow. For the
Explain, please.
go deep.
You gotta go deeper.
Do you listen, you get what you are in every single instant.
Okay. Even if she thinks she got it together, the buster can't. But could it be her antennas off?
He's there to show you that what you think is together is an outright lie.
Okay.
yeah, I've had that before.
Yeah, I had to have you break that down for us, Sister Zoe.
You need a buster in your life to show you that you ain't as high as you thought you were.
Whoa.
To knock you off your pedestal every now and then, huh?
Ooh. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, I got my shit together. I'm winning. I'm balling. Buster show up. Boop.
Right.
Hit you in the head with his dick and it's all
Buster
over.
Bill.
Oh, yeah.
Busting it out.
But do you see what I'm saying? The buster shows up to show you the flaws. That listen, a buster is like a copy editor on a book. You're writing a book, you think the shit fly as hell, but you need some other eyes to look at it. The copy editor goes, you do know that this point on chapter 4 is not fleshed out. The buster shows up in your relationship life to do the same thing. Oh, you thought your relationship belief around trust, around loyalty, around cheating was fleshed out. Then the buster shows up and shows you the flaws that exist in those relationship ideas. Remember, relationship ideas are like bricks. They create the relationship construct.
Okay.
Your emotion, passion, and feeling are like mortar. They hold these bricks together.
Okay.
Oh, come on now.
Preach.
Wow.
I don't know if
Your buildings.
Go ahead now.
I don't know if y'all listening to that. So the buster shows up and goes, hey, do you know you could create some bricks that aren't sound? You can create some concrete that isn't sound, that will actually crack under pressure. Did you know that? Okay. Under temperature. You could create a batch of concrete that's just a bad batch of concrete. So any bricks made out of that concrete will fail under pressure. The bricks, the concrete, are the ideological constructs. The constructs may be birthed from trauma. The constructs may be birthed, these bricks, right, may be birthed from some type of tragedy that happened. Your upbringing, how you were raised, what you lacked in your environment coming up, right? Listen, during your formidable years, you might have got a lot of information from a lot of hurt people, and they may have shaped the ingredients that you use to create a relationship ideological brick.
Ah.
I don't know if this is making sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So then the buster shows up who's totally compatible with the bricks.
Compatible.
What makes them compatible is this. Just like those bricks can fail under certain temperature pressures, under certain geological pressures, that buster comes into your life as that type of pressure. And instead of saying he the problem, most of us defend the faulty materials we used to build the relationship construct.
Yeah. Building houses made of sand.
Call me right now if I'm helping you, if I'm talking to you, if I'm reaching you, if I'm edifying your soul right now. Talk to me. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear what you think about tonight's sermon. Listen, if it is time for you to get unstuck, maybe you need to throw out that batch of concrete mix. Maybe you need to get rid of the bricks you built this fantasy with. I'm here to demolish the building you built on faulty ground. Somebody come to me. Somebody speak to me. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're in the church. Speak well. You in the church.
Testify.
Caller.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
What up? Oh, this Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Hey, Dana.
Dana from
Hey,
Dana.
and Joe, that was really good about the last thing I heard before I called was, and then the buster shows up and he's a brick magnet.
Oh, yeah. Very good. I'm glad you heard that.
Yeah. So tell me this, though. In my past, before I really realized what I was doing to myself and started doing work and healing, I was involved in a situationship with a person that I treated as disposable. So I really had this person around for the attention, and that's basically just what I wanted, but he was disposable, and I controlled when I saw him and when I didn't.
Interesting. It's what I call a biofeedback loop. If you're, like, for instance, there's a singular drive here. I want the attention, but I don't want you.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
So that creates a biofeedback loop. See, we might not verbally express I don't want you, but the energy of I don't want you, but I want your attention sends out a vibration and a frequency of contradiction, confusion, and what I like to call push-pull. So that person then begins to manifest and demonstrate in an inconsistent way with you.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that what happened, Dana?
Yeah, that's correct. I'm about to go through a dead zone, so I'll listen to most of it off the air.
There we
All
go.
right, Dana.
Look at
All
that.
right, Dana. Have a good one.
Dana in the building.
Yeah, I see what she's talking about, the push-pull, because you really
No,
don't.
I said that.
Oh, well, I see.
Don't give my credit away now.
Okay.
What in the fuck? Go ahead.
I see what you mean, though, the push-pull, because a lot of times people use people. And it's not that it's intentional. It's just that other person might like them so much and they don't take no for an answer. And they start offering things to buy their friendship. And I know that's how a lot of women end up in situationships with men they really don't want to be with. And they could call them sugar daddies. They could call them whatever they want to. But it's a situationship because they're using them when the situation arises they need them for.
Well, when it suits them.
Yeah. Right.
Which is the manifestation of selfishness.
Which most people
And
are.
listen, how can you be all about self within the construct of relationship? That in itself is contradictory and counterproductive for union. Or to say it even better, for communion. Most people don't reach a level of communion with one another. Again, you want to be equally yoked, but you can't do that unless you commune.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know if people understand that. Get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, this is Anwar. I'm from Detroit.
And Wheezy from Detroit. Speak on it, pimp.
You know, my dad told me, man, when reality calls, don't hang up. And so a lot of times, you know, I won't say the right person, but the person that we need to be with, we defer that person a lot of times.
Say it again.
I've been guilty of that.
Did you
We
wait?
defer it, like
Wait. Hold on one second. Because that's powerful. And let me just I don't mean to interrupt you, brother. The only reason why I did it is because sometimes when shit is said that is profound, it requires a moment.
Totally.
This brother just said one of the most profound things I've ever heard a caller say on this channel.
Wow, that's big.
Can you say that just one more time, brother?
Okay. When reality calls, don't hang up the phone.
No, the defer part.
Oh, a lot of times we just defer the person we're supposed to be with. We try to put it off into a later time because of all the work that's required.
Yeah.
Putting up that work in.
That's true.
They don't want to put in the
You
work.
talking about layaway love.
Wow.
I'm going to put the love of my life on layaway.
Right.
I'm going to keep them on a tether and try to hold on to them while I'm fuckery over here. Come talk to me more about this idea, brother.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to preach because I've been guilty of before. I've met certain sisters I regret now.
How else would you have come up with this idea? We know that. Go ahead.
You know, and I'm like, man, okay, if I get with her, it's a lot of accountability. You know, no fuckery is going to be in the mix. You know, but then if I get with this person, I have a lot more levity. I have a lot more room, you know, to do the shits. You know, so I had to elevate to that point to know, like, you want that woman, you want that so-called queen, you got to put in the work.
Man.
And I think women have to see that, too. It's work to be with a guy like Zoe Williams.
You motherfucking right. Hey, brother, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
It's work to be with anybody.
No, but do you hear what he's saying?
Yeah.
A motherfucker whose presence commands you to be the best you there is.
That's right.
That's not easy to be with.
Right.
There's pressure there.
Right.
There's pressure.
You can't play those games.
You can't play the reindeer
No,
games.
you can't.
And this ain't a motherfucker who talking to you. This is a motherfucker you just around, and your spirit is saying, you got to get your shit together to eat. You want him?
Right.
Or you
right.
want her?
Oh, step it up.
There's a movie on Netflix right now that we saw. It's about an Asian. They were friends when they were kids, but it was the whole situation. She ended up being like, was like working with his dad, living in his same apartment. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of, I think it's the same thing. So stop looking at me like that. No one knows the movie I'm talking about.
That's very tough. Like,
It's called Home Again.
it's very tough to be with somebody whose presence just raises you up when you're not ready to be raised.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Caller, you're on the line. Oh, you're not here. Okay. Caller, you're on the line. You're not here either. Get to your phone lines. Call me now, and this time don't hang up. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. We talking about situationships, man. And I mean, it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to be in. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Caller. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? We don't have them, apparently. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, caller from Orlando.
What's your name and where you calling from? We know you from Orlando, but what is your name, brother?
My apologies. It's Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey,
Orlando.
Chris.
What's happening,
Hey,
Pimp?
ladies, how y'all doing?
Let's talk about it, man. Let's go.
Nah, I just myself was just got out of a relationship to where I was just giving so much of myself to the female to where I realized that I was putting more on the line than she was. And when I approached her about it, she was like, well, you can go then with no problems. And I was cool with it.
Can I pose something to you real quick?
Yeah.
Maybe in that situation, in that moment, you were supposed to put more on the line than she was. Could that be a possibility?
Yeah.
See, a lot of times in relationships, we get caught up with equity, not knowing that it was a motherfucking economist who came up with the equity theory in relationships. Equity theory, you do this, if I do this, you must do the other thing, the opposite of that in equal proportion. Equity, you got to do something that matches what I do. And a lot of times we ruin relationships and turn them into situationships because we so busy looking at the amount of what our partner is doing when we're doing something that we think is a big deal. Well, if I'm doing this, you should be doing that. You know what you should be doing? You should be minding your business.
Right.
You should be focused on what you're supposed to be doing, what you're in control of. You're not in control of their contribution.
Not at all.
And maybe in that moment, and I'm not saying your situation that you just pointed out isn't justified with you breaking up or whatever. I'm just saying sometimes we got to take a step back before we make a definitive step forward. Take a step back and say, is it all right that right now it's 60-40?
You know what?
70-30.
I mean, I understand that, and that's what I was coming to it with her. I was like, I don't mind, what's going on. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing something come from you.
But do you now watch this. This is big what you saying, brother. This is big. How many motherfuckers you know right now are in a relationship with outcomes and not people?
Man.
Come on.
You're right about that.
Come on.
You're right about that.
In a relationship with an outcome, sometimes sociologists call them CL, right? Which is comparable levels, comparable outcome levels. Wait a minute. I'm comparing the outcome of this relationship with the outcome of other relationships.
Right.
Yeah.
To see if we on par with the standard of what is a good relationship. Motherfuckers is dating outcomes and not people. And where do outcomes come from? They come from expectations. Here I am, I'm married and dating an idea instead of dating a real person.
Speak well, son.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead,
Right.
finish your thoughts so I can rip that shit up some more. Keep going, brother.
I mean, you're right about that. Because, I mean, I was married for 10 years before I got divorced. And me and my ex, there were no infidelities. She said the realest shit to me. And it spoke a lot to me when she said, Chris, I'm just over the relationship. And when she said that to me, I was like, damn. You just not ready. You just not wanting to put in the work no more. And that right there to me stuck so much for not just the relationship I had with her, but the relationship I had with any other woman after that. Because then I'm seeing if they're willing to put in that work.
Are you reading from the female handbook?
Well, I mean, I was raised by 5 women, so I'm the only boy of 5 women.
So you very well could be, and that is the Show Me You Care book.
Yeah.
But why does it? But why does it matter if you love yourself? If you approve of yourself, if you accept yourself, if you appreciate yourself, if the source of your self-esteem and self-worth comes from the divine spark within you, why does what the fuck anybody else says matters?
I don't think that it matters that what she has. I just feel as though as a man, just me in my opinion as a man, if I'm building myself and I have this woman beside me, I should be building and growing her with me.
No,
and in
no,
my
sir.
mind,
No,
she
sir.
should be one to do
now
the
I got to stop you. The spirit in you, and I'm talking about the fully realized spirit in you, causes her to submit by command. You are a demander.
Right.
See, look what I've done.
Yes.
Acknowledge
Yes, I see
it.
what you're saying.
If you gotta
I see
ask for
exactly what you're
acknowledgement, you ain't in it. You're not in tune with the spiritual power of what it means to be you.
Right. You shouldn't have to ask for acknowledgement.
You stand in it.
Exactly. Got you. I got
Do
you.
you see that?
I got you so much.
Hey,
I
man.
need to get out of that demanding it.
Yeah. If you're
That should already
listen,
be there.
just
She
understand.
should see it without me saying it.
If you're demanding, you're a spiritual panhandler. Just understand what I mean by that. If you gotta demand something, it means you don't have it. You're no different than a motherfucker standing on the side of the freeway with a sign saying, "We'll work for food."
Yo.
This is you. We'll love for acknowledgement.
You're right about that. Right.
And he still didn't
That's
get
deep,
it.
brother.
Thank you, man.
No, I trust me, I got you, bro. Thank y'all. You two ladies.
Thank
y'all have a good
you.
one.
All right,
I'm gonna
brother.
enjoy this.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
God damn, say what you need to say.
Because he said, yeah, she should know without me saying it. He still got expectations.
Well, everybody's gonna have expectations, but where are those expectations from? Like he said, he was raised by all women. He's reading from the female handbook. That's what women say. You should know what I want. Well, ain't nobody no goddamn mind reader.
Exactly.
Yeah, I said it all the time.
And people need to stop expecting people to give them praise for things they do. Do things because you love doing them for that person. And if they praise you for it, that means that they love you and are showing you their admiration. It shouldn't have to be where you expect it to be given to you, because everybody don't notice everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whoop you.
Why?
Cause you bad.
What I do?
You need that whooping, don't you?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, shoot.
Y'all don't know. I spank the shit out of badass Peaches, boy.
I bet he would too.
I
He
would
probably-
lean in too. Let me stop. All right.
Fantasies with Joe.
Caller, you're on the line. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. We going in tonight. I know
Yep.
Peaches wants me to. Let's go. You're on the line.
Wait.
I call her. Listen, if you don't get this raggedy ass phone together, my nigga.
Man.
Okay, we can't do it. Okay. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Rashid from Decatur, Atlanta.
You got to turn your entire life down, brother, in order for us to deal with
it.
it.
Off. Yeah. Man, I've been getting like busy, signal, everything. But yeah, man. Crazy. I'm just like the last caller, dog. Like, I'm mixed in with the other crazy ass dude with a divorce, man. I've been trying to do so much, like with my wife, getting her on the same playing field as me. Like, I be working 2 jobs. Like right now, I'm on a job right now, and I got a morning job. I get no sleep. I be telling my wife, I'm doing this for the future. I'm like, all I want you to do is go to school. I'm putting the money down for everything. You go to school, you get a career started where I can jump off my business and everything running.
Go ahead, brother. You better wrap this point up because, we're getting close to, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So come on.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's this craziness with the women, man. I be trying to put her on the same game like I'm on. Like, I don't want her to be like me because I'm out here working hard doing it. I feel my wife shouldn't be doing all that. But at the same time, she should be even playing field, trying to do everything at home, do what it's supposed to be. I mean, like, that's one of the crazy things about that other dude. He was talking about, she messing up this and that. But at the same time, I'm like, shit, I'm doing everything right. No cheating, there for the kids, there for my stepkids, everything.
How do you contribute to this woman's spiritual evolution, her mental evolution, her psychological evolution?
Right.
How do you contribute to that? You contribute to the household coffers, the bank account, the rent, insurance, whatever else bills you got to pay. You working, you providing. But what other areas of high level provision is required that you are giving to her? Are you giving her intimate provisions? Are you giving her emotional provisions, psychological provisions? Are you spiritual provisions? Are you the wise man in the house, the guru in the house? What else are you giving that is beyond just the social side of it? Let me ask that.
Pretty much all of the above. I mean, I was the guy that called when you had another show was talking about how my wife, I might tell her something. She don't listen to me, but then she'll go off and listen to a therapist and be running around saying, oh, yeah, the therapist said this. And I'm like, I do that. Like, I'm basically all that for her. She has, like, different issues going on. I help her with that, depression, stuff all that nature. I tell her, a lot of your depression comes from stuff that you want, wanting to be successful, looking at the next person.
Now watch this.
You can't live your life in the eyes of them.
So watch this. Watch this. Because a lot of people get confused. English will confuse you. When I say giving her, when you have these things to give, these higher concepts that I'm talking about, when you have these things to give, they're not something you physically give, like you pull out your fucking wallet and give. If you are the guru in your house, if you are the shaman in your house, that shit just gonna come out of you. It's gonna come out through your presence. If again, have you read the book Power versus Force by Dr. David R. Hawkins?
No, I haven't. I heard you always talk about it.
I always talk about it because there's a lot of goofies in the chat room that think they deep and they misinterpret what's being said and they take a bullshit angle because they're at a bullshit consciousness level. So I have to address this for you. In the book Power versus Force, it talks about the consciousness grid in alignment with the power of kinesiology. So the truth makes you strong and lies make you weak. Now, I'm here based off of sensing the truth in you. What I sense in you is sincerity. I sense a sincere man talking to me right now, but I don't sense a spiritually evolved one.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to get to right now.
So the reason why I say that is because you still got a little bit to go. Because guess what? If you were fully actualized, you ain't got to ask her to submit. Her soul is gonna bend her knee.
She'll submit on her own.
She'll submit on her own. You too busy racking up accolades to say, see?
No.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but to me, it's not even about the accolades. I mean, pretty much, when I was younger, the only reason I lived my life that I feel better and more intent with my life, because a Muslim guy once told me what my name means. It means righteous man. So from that point on, I try to live my life as best as I could. Anybody I be with, I mean, the women I've always been with, I never really try to push myself like I was better than them, but I always try to help them uplift them and encourage them and everything. I mean, because when I grow, you grow. Even if you're not growing, you're going to see the same pace I'm going. You're going to either try to catch up or something, because you're going to see I'm working with you.
No.
Spiritual wise?
No, sir.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
sir.
ahead.
No, sir. Just work on you. Don't worry about working with someone. Y'all could be working at the same time. Maybe the prerequisite is, in this relationship, you work on you, I work on me. But you're your own teacher. You check and grade yourself. I'm not my grading of your spiritual work don't mean shit.
Right.
I can't grade your process or your spiritual work or your work ethic in the spiritual realm, as you can't grade mine. But the prerequisite is that we work together, in the sense that both of us are working on ourselves. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yep. But I told her that, we had a situation, and I told her, I said, the thing of it is, I see a lot of stuff. I can't break down what's going on in your life and tell you how to do things. That's something you got to come to the realization. I know what I'm dealing with, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm only can just be the best of me.
But see, this is why I say you're not fully in your strength. You're not fully in, you haven't reached Super Saiyan mode.
Because I keep holding back. Like, there's so many things I can do more, but it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of situations, this stuff I can do, but I'm trying to work because I have younger kids and just everything. Like, as far as me, I've been supposed to got my CDLs and start driving, making good little money and everything, but I tell my wife I can't leave the house not knowing that my kids are doing the right thing.
So let me come back. Let me come back to you. Let me come back to you. Some of the more profound ways to impact a child is to correct yourself, or build yourself, or enhance yourself, or better yourself, or improve yourself in front of them. It's not always about what you say. Right. It's a combination of thought, word, and deed. If you elevate your thinking, if you elevate your speaking, if you elevate your behavior, and then you intertwine all of these in unison as a demonstration in front of children, they will feel the vibration, the honesty, the intention. They will go, God damn, being around my dad is like being around a fucking generator. There's spiritual energy pouring off of him. He ain't got to instruct or tell me. Kids will surrender in much the same way women will. You trying to show your family your resume and getting them to respect it.
Yeah.
But a spiritual resume is felt as opposed to presented. Do you understand what I just said to you, brother?
Yeah, I understand.
All right, man. I appreciate the call. Thank you, fam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a great call.
Yeah, I love these calls, man. Brothers is speaking on it. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Ray from Victorville, California.
All right.
Ray.
What up, Ray?
And them.
So I wanted to talk about the situationships. I stay in situationships because I'm cheap.
You know what?
And being
He's
to be in a
telling the
relationship,
truth.
you got to spend more. So, like, I seen a girl that I want just come from Cancun, and I'm like, I'm glad I ain't with her because I'd had to pay to go with her.
No, you be like, no, babe, go on your own with your girls.
Yeah, hit
And
me
then
when
I'm
you
so
get back.
used to being alone, like, sometimes if I don't want to give up my time, it's like, if I'm in a relationship, you got to compromise. So I'm like, shit, if you ain't trying to come through, like, I ain't trying to take you out because, like, I don't want to be seen holding hands, which a lot of the times.
You know
Wow.
Oh, you must cook good or something.
Well, at least he told the truth.
Yeah, he gotta have some kind of something going on. You cook good?
Yeah. Oh, no, my hips work well.
Oh, shit.
They oiled.
Hey, listen here, man. No dick commercials in here, all right?
5 minutes.
You can find me at Ray Ray's Comedy selling fireworks and everything.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call. Thank you. We got to keep it pushing, Pam.
Bye, Ray Ray.
Ray Ray putting it
with
down.
the childbearing hips.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Y'all gonna be surprised. This is the third time I done got it. I feel like ain't nobody calling. So
you just
it's people calling now. People calling now. Shit. But let me find out who this is before I hang up on your ass.
This is Jeremiah. Again from Nashville, Tennessee. Goddamn, I got through again. I'm getting lucky.
You are, because the phone lines is lit.
Yeah.
All right, so I would go into one of my relationship situationships. So I'm 24. I'm a Taurus, May 3rd. My ex-girlfriend at the time, she was 2 years younger than me. Cancer, June 29th. We was together off and on for 8 years. I'm talking about I graduated high school. I went to prom with her twice, went to prom with another girl. We kept going back and forth from dating each other, living together, breaking up, and then trying to date other people while living in the same house, occasionally having sex with each other. So it was like a crazy cyclical thing. Now, I've always been responsible, been able to pay bills. I've been paying bills for 16 and a half. This girl, her mom, terrible. 4 kids, 4 different baby daddies, don't want to keep the same man, don't want to keep good men. So I didn't have a father in my life. So we both had some fucked up shit and issues that I guess we may not have addressed. So I was trying to work on my issues, but at the same time, I was working on hers. And so, like, from what you said with the last caller, you got to work on yourself. I realized that when we were together and I tried to work on her, nothing would really happen. It's like she just didn't want to.
Did you hear what you said, nigga? What are you, a relationship mechanic? She not a vehicle, nigga. You know, nothing would happen when I tried to work on her.
Like she a carburetor.
Listen, she's her own mechanic as you are yours.
Right.
Relationships don't work like that.
Leave her transmission alone.
Right, and I did. And trust me, I had to let that go because, I mean, we just kept going in circles. But I realized, like, when we stopped being together and we went our separate ways for a little bit and I started working on myself and I started to do better, it's like all of a sudden she wants to be around me more. She has all this types of whatever BS. But it's like when we got back together and we trying to focus on us, it's like, okay, now we're back in the same shit. So we're doing 360-degree, angles just in a circle trying to get it together.
Listen, brother, I hear you and I empathize with you. It's how you frame it. Just like you framed it, I was working on her. Right? That shit is boneheaded right there. Then the other part was, so I had to let her go.
Mm-hmm.
But which is easier to let go? The ideation that you can work on your partner or letting your partner go. Typically, for most boneheads, it's easier to let your partner go.
Right.
Than it is for you to go, hey, this is a bonehead idea I have that says I'm a relationship mechanic that can pop the hood of this bitch.
You know what? I'm going to change her heart. I'm going to take this heart out and put in the heart I want her to have.
And you see, and that's a problem I have.
Hold on, let me address this. Let me address this goofball Donald in here. Here goes caping for women. That's not caping for women. You one-dimensional thinking and listening moron. Do you hear what I'm saying here? I'm saying a man is not responsible for fixing another person, as a woman is not responsible for fixing her man. Listen in stereo, black and white thinking ass motherfuckers. Go ahead, brother, finish.
All right, yeah, you're right. And you see, y'all, I'm a Taurus and stuff, and we pretty stubborn and we pretty solid. So once we trying to do something, we don't like to stop. And I was like, we gonna work on this. We gonna do this. But I had to get to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just work on myself, and it's all gonna get better. I had to put her out. I started feeling better, doing better. I was like, you know what? I was in a different space, trying to elevate consciousness, all that good stuff. Then I was like, I can't really get better if she's still here. So I had to put her out. And then ever since then, boom, I just keep leveling up. It's like I still attract craziness because I guess I'm crazy myself. You attract what you are. And
that just means like you got over the mediocrity in yourself that made space for her to be around you.
Right.
That's all that means, dog.
Yeah.
Well, ever since I got rid of her, I started leveling up. No, you first had to level up within before you can level up without. At some point, you said, this is fuckery.
And you're 24.
I definitely did. Yeah, and I did because, like, and the hardest thing was I had to go through it. We lived together, and we would see other people.
Jeremiah, let me tell you this right now. You got to go. Other people got to get on this motherfucking line.
It's the Jeremiah show today.
God damn it. Get your ass out of here, Jeremiah. You're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to the VOR.
Oh my gosh, it's Taurus from Atlanta.
Fuck!
2 Tauruses in a row. Hi, Taurus.
Shit!
Hi, girl. I missed you. We missed you.
Here we go.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, I got a song for you. Roberta Flack, Chapter 2, Until It's Time for You to Go. That's how long you stay in the situationship.
That's a good answer, Taurus.
Wait, say it one more time.
Roberta Flack, Chapter 2, Until It's Time for You to Go. Check that song out.
It's a song.
That's how long you stay in a situationship.
Taurus, you know only women know the lyrics to Roberta Flack songs. I know you
Oh,
did.
but it's so. Y'all need to listen to that.
And niggas in Atlanta that wear footsies that go to the Lennox Mall.
With a little pink ball on
And
the back
people
of
in
the
karaoke.
No, real people don't shop at Lennox Mall.
In
That's for
the
the
world?
pretend people. That's for the fake people.
So, again, what's the name of it one more time? What's the name of it?
Roberta Flack, Chapter 2, Until It's Time for You to Go.
Okay.
The name of the album
thank
is
you,
Chapter 2.
Thank you, Taurus. We appreciate
Thank you, Peaches.
All right,
Bye,
we appreciate
y'all.
you. Bye-bye. Jeez.
She sound like she giving you a book description.
Somebody just hit us in the chat room with a great one. Zoe, what if you're spiritual strangers with your wife?
Oh.
Different religions.
That happens.
Different religions don't mean you spiritual strangers. A religion is an ideological cultural construct.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit transcends that.
Right.
This is why they have things called interfaithful relationships that work. You know why? Because they're spiritually yoked. Yoke, yoni, yoga, all of these words come from the same, it means union. And then I said the higher form of relating is communion.
Yes, it is.
When you have communion, it doesn't matter what cultural or ideological religious construct you practice. The love is spirit. Spirit is higher. Do you understand? Religion is more social. This is why wherever the fuck you born, the predominant religion of that place is typically what the fuck you gonna be.
Right.
Just born into this. You didn't choose it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And more so importantly, bigger level of realization here. Not only did you not choose it, you didn't author it.
Not at all.
I hope somebody is, I don't know if people are listening.
It's like what you say, we got to go through certain things to learn the lessons. And every relationship is a lesson, whether we want it or not.
I know. Let me just say again, I'm a fuck up. Listen, you know how much fucking up I had to do to get to this level of understanding? And this level of understanding ain't shit. I'm still a spiritual novice.
Mm-hmm.
This level of understanding ain't shit. And you know how much fucking up I had to do to get here?
A whole lot.
A whole lot.
I don't know, not even a modicum of what I need to know in order to call myself spiritually aware.
That's very honest of you, Zoe.
I just got to tell you the truth. That's just what it is. But at the end of the day, I know it's an incremental process that will come in bits and pieces so long as I stay on the road of dedication of making myself a better person.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to be better people? Stop blaming your partner for heartbreak. Your heart's got to break in order for the light to come in. And once your heart breaks, you got to let it break again so more light can come in. But you thought light felt good. Nah, that's just not how this works. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. The ladies come in, y'all participate, y'all share. Hey, this was beautiful tonight. Yeah. I want everybody to follow all three of these ladies and keep in mind that the aunties is coming. To VOR Radio.
Yes, we are.
Sarah, when can they hear and see your next Get Down?
Well, I record on Wednesdays, so you can go to my Facebook or my Instagram, Sundays with Sarah on Dash, all that together. And you can see the live recording of it. But we air on Sundays at 5 o'clock on Dash Talk X.
I love it.
Sundays with Sarah.
I love it. I love it. And don't forget, this coming August.
You're now locked into Zoe Williams, VOR Radio. On Dash Radio. You under dig.
Y'all love the way that shit
just bumping.
It just jumps on your face, doesn't it? Pow!
You're now locked into Zoe Williams, VOR Radio. On Dash Radio. You're under dig.
I'm very excited about what's going down. Please continue to support everything that I put in front of you. Please continue to support the Relationship Dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship on Amazon.com. Available in 3 formats. Kindle, Audible, and paperback. Rush there right now. Go get a copy for a friend. Go get a copy for somebody who's in a relationship that could be on the verge of breaking up or could be on the verge of making up. They just need some content to help them structure and organize how they see each other. That book could help. Yes. The Relationship Dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship. Also, don't be afraid to get the follow-up. The follow-up is going to push you even further. The Holographic Relationship. I still have physical copies. Go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com, and order your copy today. If you do it now, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I will package it and ship it and get it to you tomorrow. Somebody do it for me right now. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Church of the VOR. Yay. Services have concluded. Thank you so much for chiming in. We will be back Friday with the ladies.
Yes.
Friday.
Ladies.
Yes. Shit was fire today. Thank you so much for checking us out. I love y'all. Deuces.
Love y'all. Bye.
Deuces. Love you.
Bye. That was great show. Are we rushing?